Tomorrow is Veterans Day, a day where we honor our country's men and women who have selflessly served to protect our freedoms.
We've told you stories before of soldiers who paid the ultimate sacrifice, returning home to Wisconsin to be laid to rest. But how are they uncovered and identified? Arman Rahman sat down with a doctor and archaeologist to find out.
From Pearl Harbor all the way to today, there are 1,500 Wisconsinites missing in action across the globe, and there's a whole team of archaeologists, historians, and more trying to find those fallen heroes. Ryan Woodman is more than just a med-flight doctor with an interest in World War II artifacts.
Some of which I recovered myself.
He's often held the shovel to dig up something invaluable.
Things like engines that have data plates and serial numbers and machine guns that have serial numbers will help us actually identify that a specific crash site is associated with a specific crewman or crew person.
When UW's Missing in Action Recovery and Identification Project needed a physician on board in 2016, Dr. Woodman got to utilize his undergrad degree in archaeology. Since 2015, the team has found an airman from New Jersey, an airman from Alabama, and a soldier from Canada who was working in the U.S. Army.
Our ultimate goal is to work only on Wisconsin cases, but if the Defense Department, of course, wants us to, or tasks us with recovering someone from another state, then we of course will go out there and do that.
There is a lot of mapping, planning, and history work before they even set out. Dr. Woodman says many remains of Wisconsin airmen can be traced to northern France and Belgium.
In a size of Dane County, there's dozens of aircraft crashes from World War II. The scope of the historical remnants in that area is really truly hard to understand.
It can take years of digging that becomes a detective case, but over time it often gets personal.
And actually being out there and recovering their remains, it certainly goes to a much different level in terms of who this person was and what they mean to you individually, even though there's no way you could have ever known them or anything like that.
It was after his first case that Dr. Woodman got to connect with the son of Lieutenant Frank Fazekas and was invited to his father's funeral at Arlington National Cemetery.
The importance of what that means to his son, who is still alive and was only 6 months old when his father was killed. It is an intangible that is really actually quite hard to fully describe.
An intangible feeling he helped to make a reality.
Solving the mystery of what happened to their family members.
In 2015, UW's Missing in Action Recovery and Identification Project was the first academic team the U.S. Department of Defense reached out to. They're currently waiting for identification on remains they uncovered this summer in Belgium.